Good morning. Let's crack a coldie.
Ooh.
Just drinking a beer in the morning.
It's not a beer.
It's water. It's literally...
It's water.
We talk about it all the time. Liquid Death. Berry is not my favorite flavor. I thought it was cherry.
You're not a big berry... To be fair, you try it. You're not a big berry flavor. Let me try.
It's okay. It just doesn't have that... I don't know. It's almost like cough syrupy.
Anything
like
berry...
medicine.
Anything berry flavored is like always a little bit too close to the medicine.
Yeah. But
anyways,
it's definitely a little chilly this morning.
Yeah.
Surprising, but so I am excited to be working today. Very excited because of everything going on. Baby appointment. We have a video coming out. Should be later today, and we saw our baby in a whole different way than we ever expected.
We were just say.
You sure it don't matter? Because so hold on.
Oh.
So yesterday I put the title as "We're gonna go look at our baby" or something like that.
Little did we know.
That was a fluke. I just did it because I was like, "Oh, we're gonna go look at a sonogram."
And so, we go and she's just scanning had us look away because she's measuring the legs and everything.
Which
and then
I did film.
Yeah.
I filmed, but I didn't look. I only did it because I think it'd be cool later on to go back and be
you're
like...
You're going to have to go... Whenever you edit, you're going to see...
Yeah, but I know where it is. She literally says, "Well, look away."
Oh, okay.
And then the next thing is what you're about to talk about. So I'll know. But I think it's cool to be like, we could have known the whole time.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's why I just kept filming, but I didn't look.
I don't know. But...
Gender is what we're referring to.
She just switched it to, 3D. And so...
Not telling us nothing.
I was like... She's like, "Oh, look at the cute nose." And I was just in shock. I was like, that's what our baby looks like. I looked at Jason and I was just like, that's crazy. Just not expecting to really see the characteristics, like everything of your baby.
Yeah.
And I can't stop looking at the pictures. I'm like, that's our, you can see... It's not just...
The actual profile, the shape of the face, everything.
Yeah, it's not just, the normal where it just kind of looks like outline-ish.
Yeah.
It's a full-on 3D. I was like, oh my gosh, it's wild.
So we're very much aware that technology exists, but we were under the impression you had to pay to get, the 4D scan and do all that stuff.
You go somewhere I didn't know they did that at just the normal OB.
So I don't know if there's a difference between the 3D, 4D, whatever with the baby stuff. We weren't expecting it. It was a great surprise.
And so it'll be on the video.
Yeah.
Crocker Life coming out today.
Yeah. So
you can see the baby.
Everything with the baby has been a surprise. It was a surprise we got pregnant in the first place. Clearly we knew what we were doing, but we thought it would take a lot longer. We're doing the surprise with the gender we don't know. We're surprised every time we go and we find out what it looks like and how big it is and all this stuff. And then we got surprised with the 3D of it and everything. And that's the fun of it. It truly is the fun of it. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking about it yesterday. I'm like, all right, so you can't have everybody in the delivery room. That's just not the way it works. Mm-hmm. You're not going to have the whole family in there. So we'll be in there, but do I run out and tell everybody? Because you're going to be all beat up from delivery.
All beat up.
You know what I mean? You're going to be all, but I don't want the doctor to go out there and say it.
Yeah,
I want it to be at least one of us.
Whenever my grandma always talks about, my Uncle Mike having Georgia and Emily, it's he would come out and say...
I don't remember that part, but...
Yeah, I don't think she's told
okay.
you. Yeah, I was... that's just what her memory always is when we talk about it. It's go out to the crew and say what it is. Mm. But, yeah, also, there's... After birth, golden hour, where it's just it would just be us skin to skin with baby.
But I mean, for the family to know, I don't want it coming from a doctor or anything. I want it coming from us. And it'd be more so of would it be me saying it? or are you? Like, are we gonna like? I don't know how that works. I don't know how long you got to stay in that bed, and you know what I mean. Like, I have zero clue when it comes to pregnancy stuff. Like, it was me, Jared, and Matt. We didn't grow up around babies. We didn't. I mean, we're very ignorant to all of it. But I just started thinking about that yesterday. I'm like, am I gonna have to be the one? Like, do I come out and be like, it's a boy or it's a girl? Do I just say it's and say a name? You know, like what do you do? That's like such.
Or just wait until they come into the room and be like, meet.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you do? I don't know. Like,
see what happens.
But it's like, what's the cool factor of it? You know what I mean? Like, it's the fact that everything is a big surprise with all of it. That, again, even a minute thing of like, we went in for a normal checkup or whatever, but then it was like 3D. It was like, how cool is that we get these surprises that we're not even expecting? I guess that's what a surprise is, but. But we want the whole thing to be something special along each process rather than be like, hey, today we're going in for the 3D scan. Yeah. Hey, we're going in for the gender today. Hey, it's like such a... I recommend this to anybody. You know, even if you already have 8 kids, if you're going to have another one, I highly recommend if you haven't done it because it's a very exciting thing.
I think no matter what, it'd be exciting, but it really does add.
When you least expect it. Like, that'd be like someone showing up and be like, hey, you won $5,000 today. I'd be, what? Oh, cool. You know, it's just something, it's very interesting. But, so we got the sonogram photos of the 3D, but they're in black and white. So I'm really glad. Every visit we do, I film everything. And it's always very short, so it's not a whole lot. But I film the TV every single time. That way we just have all of it. And I'm really glad that I did because it's actually like... It's orange, like a yellowish orange, but it like you see so much more of it.
More detail.
Yeah, than the black and white. So I'm really glad we had that. So I was able to screenshot it, and then we could send it to our family and stuff. So it's pretty interesting. Jared talked about it in his STR Talks, and my dad instantly was like, "Oh, it's Jason's profile, all this stuff." And then you showed your dad and grandma.
And my grandma was like, "That's your profile."
Yeah. So
I just some of the sides it looks like my nose.
Yeah, and then we have similar noses, but
there's another part. It was like actually it's a little bit bigger. It looks like your nose.
Yeah, but they did say,
nope,
or she said, it has long legs.
Yeah,
which definitely 100% I think is coming from a Yulsad.
Yeah.
So
I was a long baby. Matthew, my brother.
How tall is Matthew?
He's like 6'3",
yeah.
6'4".
Your dad?
He's 6 foot.
Yeah, your grandpa. Like, I mean, on both sides.
Yeah, very tall family.
So, my family is a little bit shorter. My dad's like 5'10", 5'11", but then me, Jared, and Matt are a little bit shorter. My mom's short. My grandparents were short, so...
And then, also, everybody was big babies.
Yeah.
Big ol'... Like, my dad was 9.5 pound baby. Like, that whole family. I guess my brother and I were average. But, so, should I?
You can say whatever you want.
Okay. Because it's all in the video, too. But,
No, don't say it. No.
So, the last visit, baby was measuring in the 50th percentile with size, weight, and everything.
So, I'm very ignorant to this, and it was new to me. Like, what do you mean? Like, how you judging my child here? You know, but it just means like it's right down the middle. It's not too skinny. It's not too fat. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's just right down the
where we're supposed to be, 100%. And then
we got an above average baby now, baby.
This visit, Lucy, you're driving me crazy. This visit was 90 what percent?
I don't know. Low 90s.
Yeah. Baby's measuring in the 90-something percentile. So she goes, you got a chunky baby with some long legs.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
So
we had a little growth spurt. That's what's happening here.
Yeah. And very active. The thing that was cool, it sucks. So we've been on a list for I don't know how long to get, what is the test called?
It's the anatomy scan.
The anatomy scan. Just to find out health-wise of the baby and stuff, and you're always hoping for the best, and it's been forever. And we haven't got results or anything. So
We haven't gone.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
So it's kind of an unknown, but seeing the 3D scan, you can really see the baby and stuff, and it gives you a little more peace of mind that, like, okay, it looks like everything is going smoothly, all that stuff. So it's a little bit of peace of mind, and then the more times you go and everything, and they're checking, the heart rate's good. You're just shooting for a healthy baby, and that's what we're going for here, hopefully, and we're at the point now where we were going once a month. Now we go back in 3 weeks. Then after that, we go back every 2 weeks. So now it's just going to be like,
flying.
Holy cow. So yesterday was a little bit longer, so we didn't get to build and stuff. So it's getting to the point where it's going to be more and more and more where we're not going to be able to do what we normally do as often because we're going to the doctor all the time, which is another reason why we're very relieved that we're not dealing with the cows. We're not, stuff like that. Dealing with just the pigs and goats has been phenomenal. Oh. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's not multiple bales of hay every day. It's just like,
we threw one square bale in there about a week ago, and they've knocked it over. They haven't even touched it. They go out there and eat. They do all that. So it worked out for the best the way it was. That is not what the cows wanted. They wanted to go be with other cows, and they found them. So
yeah, I mean, that's the thing. They like being in herds.
Yeah.
Too, once a cow figures it out, they're just doing it nonstop. So,
but I guess the moral of the story is I really do feel like everything does happen for a reason, and it happened at the right time, and it is now that we're getting to the point where we have to start leaving more to go to those visits and stuff, and it's just it's a worry we don't even have to worry about. It's just not there no more, and it feels good.
Another thing that's like we talk about is how lucky we are that you can come to every appointment.
Yeah.
I feel like that's rare to be able, because it's always during the week, random times.
Like
or
in the morning, 9, 10.
So there's just no way that, some guys can go to every appointment. But
it'd be very difficult.
Yeah.
So this OB thinks I am the best husband there possibly is. And I'm like, no, I'm just trying not to work on my house.
So I don't know. It's cool that we get to share each scan together, and it's not like that you can't go because you have to be at work, and then I'm just calling you to tell you about it. It's like we're living it together, which is pretty neat. Every
step of the way, we've pretty much done it all, and the only part I guess I really wasn't fully involved with was the first trimester sickness, because I was out here doing stuff while you're at the house, but other than that, we've gone through pretty much everything. Clearly, you're the one carrying the baby, doing all that stuff, but
you gotta deal with me.
Even before and after the baby. But it is cool to be able to have the opportunity to do all this and get all the cool surprises. And I mean, it would be a bummer if you got to see the 3D of our baby, and then you came home and just showed me the pictures, the 4 pictures, because you can't sit there with your belly and then you're filming the screen and doing so we get the opportunity to do that, and that's because of you guys. So, and
we share that moment together. Again, I immediately, as soon as it popped up, I just immediately looked at you. I was like, oh my gosh, so we're in that moment together. And that after we were eating too, and I was just like, I can't imagine, I don't know, just not having you at all these appointments and stuff. I know it's special. Yeah,
or at all in life. She told me that. She said, I just couldn't imagine living life without you, Jason.
Yeah.
Where do we eat? Fish Daddies in Tulsa. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of it, but I'm going to assume a lot of y'all have, because it was nothing but elderly. We walked in and we thought there was a senior citizen discount or something going on. The place was packed. It was probably 11:30.
Yeah.
And we were like, I'd never been there, and I was just like, what is going on? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Y'all have figured it out. I'll just say that. Yeah. It was great food, and the price was cheap for what it is. It blew, Chili's away, all that type of stuff.
Half great. The price of, Chili's.
Yeah, truly. It was
Almost.
It was great. I was very pleasantly surprised with it. But yesterday ended up being a pretty good day, and then clearly that ate up half our day, more than half the day by the time.
All my lab work came back good.
Yeah.
Too, so.
By the time able to get back out here and stuff, it just part of it. So today we're going to hit it hard and do what we can, and I think you guys will like what we're doing. Again, Crocker's has kind of slowed down to like 1 or 2 videos a week. It just kind of is what it is because of life, and I'm okay with that. It's to be able to slow down on the work, to be able to live and be in these moments that we're able to have together and with the baby and all the stuff. Like, it's just, it's awesome. What other job can you do that? You know, there's very few out there. So it's because of you guys watching and watching all the channels and watching videos like this. And I mean, again, who gets to just talk about their life and be able to have this opportunity? So we'll forever be grateful. And that's why we try to document what we can. We want a lot of it private for ourselves, but we want you guys to be involved as much as possible because you get to help us be involved. So I can't wait to share the Crocker Life video later, and it'll have the 3D images and everything.
Yeah.
It blew our mind.
Yeah.
It was insane. And
our chunky baby.
Yeah, I know that you guys are going to be in the comments being like, it looks like her, looks like him, looks like a boy, looks like a girl. I can't wait to hear what you guys think.
Yeah.
Definitely has different features and stuff. And as of right now, I think we're both leaning on, we still think it's a girl. Mm-hmm. And then
oh, you're gonna be editing, and
I'm not gonna look. She's so that I could have already looked. Don't look at me. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's one of those things. It's like, it's not like opening a Christmas gift because you know next year you're gonna open more, and if you ruin the surprise, it's not as good as whatever. But this is like the one and done. Let's do this. So I don't know. I'm excited, but I'm very excited to see what you guys say about it and think, and we'll share it all with you. So there should be a Crocker Life later, and then we'll be working on the house and everything, and then we'll either get the video on the Crockers out tomorrow or the next day. But it's just exciting times. I don't know. It's cool, and we got a lot of cool stuff happening right now. And I think you guys, if you truly care about us, which I think most of y'all do on here, you're really going to love everything that we're getting into as of lately and stuff. So it will be more often that we can update you guys on the baby, and that'll be cool as well.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait a month. It'll be basically every 2 weeks. So
time's going to fly.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. We got like less than 100 days, and this baby is popping out. That is insane. Yeah. So we'll catch you guys on the next one later. Be looking. I don't know what time. Maybe noon. Maybe 7 o'clock later today. I don't know. Yeah.
I guess it depends on when. So we still gotta edit it.
Yeah. So just be looking for that later. Something to look forward to. I'm excited to see what you guys think about it. But again, thank you guys. It's because of you guys we get to even experience this together, and appreciate it. But we got work to do. I think today's weather is supposed to be pretty decent. Not too hot. It's going to get a little spicy towards the end of the day, but I think the first half's going to be good. So we're going to get a lot of work done early right now. All right, guys. Bye.